How many of you know somebody who had an affair with someone who is just a friend? Think about this, guys. How many of you maintain a close relationship with a woman that you don't have desire to sleep with? That you haven't been friend zoned with, and there's a little something there. You know, it's one of the reasons I say men don't need female friends. You know, when I met Melanie, I explained to her I have two female friends, and one of those friendships is with a crazy 75-year-old woman who lives across the country. So, again, don't have a lot of female friends. Men don't need a lot of female friends. And if you're in an exclusive relationship with a woman, should she be hanging out at another guy's house? Don't be the nice guy and go, oh, but I trust her. She would never. Look, I didn't think my first wife would ever have an affair. Okay? And then a friend of mine said, what about, and he named my business partner in real estate. And I'm like, no. He's 10 or 12 years older, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he was a coworker. The number one source of affairs are coworkers and then friends. Now, I didn't even know what an emotional affair was back then, but my wife, in fact, back then, my ex-wife, had an emotional affair with my business partner in real estate. I saw the text logs and the phone call logs, and it was a blind man could have figured that out. I was too blind at the time. Now, they didn't. I don't think they had a physical relationship till after either I moved out or the divorce, because there was a weekend that they went to his brother's wedding. I was out of town with the kids, and there was a 4-hour high school-like phone call in the middle of the night after the wedding, from like 11 to 3 type crap. Okay? So when she's saying he's just a friend, or he understands me, or he gets me, how many of these women have you known or had in your life in the past, and how many of them did you have zero desire to be intimate with? Yeah, that's what I thought.